Hello, today is VEDA Day 4. Today I want to share with you a story that my wife and I translated last summer. The story is what you could call a Spoonerism. And for example, in English, that means you take two words and you swap the first letters. And the way we translated that into ASL is we took two signs and swapped the hand shapes. So let me show you. The story is titled Rindersella. Once upon a time, in a corn country, there lived a beautiful girl, and her name was Rindersella. Now Rindersella lived with her mugly other, and two sad bisters. Also, in the same corn country, there lived a very pransome hince. Now this pransome hince was going to have a bancy fall, and he invited people from riles amound, especially the pitch reaple. Now Rindersella's mugly other and her two sad blisters, they went out to buy some drancy fesses to wear to this bancy fall. But Rindersella couldn't go, because all she had to wear were some old wordy dags. So finally the night of the bancy fall arrived, and Rindersella couldn't go. She just sat down and shied, and she was kittin' there shryin', when all at once there appeared before her Gary Mudfather. He touched her with his magic wand, and there appeared before her a sig boach, and Hicks white sources to take her to the bancy fall. But he said, "Now Rindersella, you be sure to be home before midnight, or I'll turn you into a tumpkin." When Rindersella arrived at the bancy fall, this pransome hince met her at the door, because he had been watchin' all this time behind a wooden window, and Rindersella and the pransome hince danced all night. And they lell in fove. And all at once the mid-clock struck night, and Rindersella staced down the rares, and just as she reached the rottom, she slopped her dripper. So the next day the pransome hince went all over this corn country, looking and looking for the beautiful girl who had slopped her dripper. Finally he came to Rindersella's house. Well, he tried it on her mugly other, and it fitted it. Then he tried it on the two sister oosters, and it fitted it. Then he tried it on Rindersella, and it fitted it. So they got married and lived heavily after hapwards. Now the story of the Maury is this: if you go to a bancy fall and want the pransome hince to lull and fub with you, don't forget to slop your dripper. So that's the story that we translated over the summer. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'll see you later.